when he went to the Black
Hills?
No, that's not in California. That's Faces on the Mountain. That's South Dakota. Anyways, she's Canadian, so we have to forgive her.
Welcome to Royally Unhinged, the podcast. That's right, it's all things networking, marketing, and wizardry. It's everything you need to know and everything you didn't know you needed to know. I'm one of your podcast co-hosts, Princess Paula, along with my super awesome, talented, beautiful co-host,
A sweaty co-host, Tara B.
Sweaty, and together the two of us are Royally Unhinged. All right, friends, we are on location right now. That's right.
On the locale.
We are sunglassed and sweaty here at the Cottage Grove
Strawberry Fest.
Well, we're in the city of Cottage Grove.
We are in the city of Cottage Grove.
Strawberry. Strawberry.
We're in Cottage Grove at Kingston Park
Strawberry
right now.
Fest 2025. Is that it? No clue what's going on.
You set a timer. Somebody set a timer instead of starting a stopwatch.
We're just going to keep going. So, we're on location today. In case you haven't noticed, we're not in the studio. We're out of the studio because, we're like Paula and Tara on the go. We are like the podcast on the go.
In motion.
We don't just want to be in the studio. We want to be everywhere.
We're ruling the world.
Like Harry Potter.
On his broomstick.
When he puts on the cloak, the invisibility cloak.
And he can go wherever.
Anywhere he
wants. Pop up.
And we know what's super fun, Tara, about being out at these events? Is that it was just quiet a moment ago, and as soon as we start recording,
the music starts jamming.
That's so great. But anywho, we're going to keep going. So friends, you know that on our podcast, we're always talking about cool things. But before we talk about cool things, Tara, Miss Tara B, maybe we should call out our sponsor for today.
And I think we should call out our sponsor today. We really want to thank the Cottage Grove Area Chamber of Commerce and Women in Business. They're sponsoring us being here today. We got their booth right next door to us. We got Miss Courtney Ruiz manning that booth over there.
Woo woo.
With Veritas Financials, one of our lovely ambassadors. We're here because of the chamber. We'll be here tomorrow too because of the chamber. Cottage Grove Area Chamber is a wonderful organization for businesses to get involved.
Tara, what makes a chamber unique? What are some of your favorite things about being in a chamber, being part of a chamber?
I think most of my friends are now all chamber members. Like, that's just it's like my tribe. Like, we just had somebody walk by here and they're like, hey, I know you because I just saw somebody's stuff on your website, and like it's just like a little tight-knit community.
And we met through the Cottage Grove Area Chamber.
Women in Business we met through.
Yes, we have.
See previous episode.
And it's just such a good thing. It's such a good thing. As Martha Stewart would say, it's a good thing. And I just find that my business is growing exponentially. Okay, so thanks to the chamber. Find a chamber, know a chamber, be part of a chamber.
Also, if you use code Royally Unhinged with your Cottage Grove Area Chamber membership application, go online, use the code Royally Unhinged, all one word. You can get $25 off. You'll get that application fee, $25. You'll get that free.
So good. So good. Okay, so special topic today. Tara's kind of in the dark. She's in the dark. She doesn't really know what's coming at her because this is fresh off of this is like fresh content for you. And here's what I want you to know, friends. It doesn't matter whether you work for a business, own a business, want to start a business. It all comes down to customer service and how you treat your customers. And
True that.
When something goes wrong, something kind of goes off the tracks, off the rails.
Off the rails.
How do you respond? How do you react? How do you treat people? Because that will make or break your brand.
Oh, totally.
So
100%.
important how you respond and how you act. So I've got a story for you. Buckle up, grab your beverages. If you're listening to us in the car, stay on the road. If you're at home doing laundry, don't mix your whites with your colors. Just focus, because here we go.
I want to say, too, that I knew that we were going to be talking about this, but I don't know what it is. I do not know the story. I just knew that we decided this was just going to be an episode. So this is my first time hearing this.
So I'm going to be giving you an awesome example of customer service, and I'm going to give you a don't ever do this or I will hunt you down.
A ruh-roh.
And find you. So, come with me, folks. So
let's come on a journey.
We decided to do the one thing that is like the top 10 favorite thing people love to do in the world. change phone carriers. So that is the background to this.
We all love doing that, right?
Like,
that's just a joyful,
we all know.
It's joyful.
Every time you're like, oh, I'm going to change carriers because whatever. You want to get a new phone. You got a couple extra kids. You want to add them to the phone plan. Yeah. Whatever. So backstory. Once upon a time, circa 2 years ago, we switched over to T-Mobile because our son, love you, our middle son, was like, hey, will you come join me and my girlfriend? We're going to start a new plan. So my husband and I left a plan that we love, have loved for, and moved to T-Mobile.
Can I ask, who were you at?
It's going to come in. Okay. It's going to come in.
Okay, pause.
Because we're going back
to it. We'll come back.
We were like, we'll go. And if you're working for T-Mobile, if you're on T-Mobile, Kate, you're
fine. You're
no,
good.
not really. But just wait.
You're not good. You're not fine.
So for the past 2 years, we've been on T-Mobile. And here's the dealio. First problem is we weren't getting coverage. So suddenly we left a carrier where we always had coverage, not getting coverage. First strike, right? Mm-hmm. Second problemo, I am Canadian and I go up to Canada often. And what would happen is now, once we got onto T-Mobile, every time we went to Canada and crossed the border, we didn't have coverage. And so we would have
it like instantaneous though? As soon as
no joke,
just as
cross the border, your phone dings and goes, guess what?
Oh my gosh.
And so if you wanted to have coverage, you had to pay $5 a day. And even after paying $5 a day, you could use it up and you'd be done for the day and it would drop speeds. So now every time I would go up to Canada to see the old family, we'd have to pay. And if we forgot to pay, you are out of luck. So I'm going, not a fan. However, we got new phones like so many people do when you switch over to a new carrier. Mm-hmm. We got new phones. So we're paying off these new phones and we promised our son that we would be on this plan. Okay. Yeah. So that's the backstory. So there came a day and time where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I'm so sick and tired of not having coverage, of being places and my phone's just dead. Nothing. And just all of the things. I was like, I'm not a fan. It's more expensive. And I said, I want to go back to Cricket. Cricket is a subsidiary of AT&T. So we all know that
Is it really?
Every company is owned by something else and it's another one. So just so you know, Cricket's parent company is AT&T.
It's AT&T. I did not know that.
And we had been on Cricket for years. And when we had 5 kids, it was costing us $100 a month. It was $25 a line for unlimited everything, Canada, everything. $25 a month.
Wait, how long ago was that?
A year, 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was more,
yeah.
Okay.
And we left that to go to T-Mobile to get new phones for all of the things.
Okay.
So I'm like, honey, I want to go back to Cricket. But the problem was we had to pay off our phones. Like, raise your hand if you went and got yourself a brand new top of the line phone and now you're paying a monthly payment on it and you got to wait to, right. So when I was like, hey babe, hey Hubs, I want to go back to Cricket. What's it going to take? Well, we had to be able to pay off $600. And I was like, not a lot of extra cashola. So anyhoodly, that's the background.
Okay, that's our backstory.
So comes today, Paula comes into a little bit of money. I may have sold an appendage or a puppy. Anyway.
Where did you get the puppy?
Neither of those are true. But wouldn't that be fun? So I come into a little bit of money and I was like, all right, it's time to switch to Cricket. I've had all I can take. And the fact that I'm going to Canada in 2 weeks and I'm like, I want to be able to have my phone every time I go. Because you know what happens? I'm driving around sometimes and I need to bring up maps. No can do. Because there's no cell service. I'm trying to drive around and pull up something on my phone.
Okay, but can we talk about that for just a really hot second?
Please.
About
I'll take a drink.
Many of us actually rely on our GPSs and our maps on our phones right now. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but remember back in the day. And
even if you know where you're going. Oh, wait, that's going to come into the... Oh, I can touch you. That's going to come into the store. Just wait. Hold that thought.
Wait.
Oh.
But wait.
Oh, Tara.
Wait. The maps
are going to come into play in this story.
So do I wait to make my comment?
Tara.
Okay.
Tara.
I might wait. Tara.
So,
okay.
I decide, let's go back to Cricket. May we? Oh, yes, let's. We have the money. So, first husband goes on to the T-Mobile site to pay off our phones. Because step one is we have to pay off our phones so they can be unlocked. We have the money to pay off the phone. Husband goes into T-Mobile online to pay off the phones. So he's like, here we go. I have the receipts to show they're paid off. I said, great. That's step one. Step two is I'm contacting Cricket to find out what's it going to take to go back over. Now, I'm thinking it's still going to take me going into a physical store. You know, when you go to the store and you give them your name and you sit there and you stand in line and you wait 2 hours.
You have your number and you wait forever.
You got to wait and then you go up to the counter and it's a whole thing. And by the time the day's over, you know everything about the guy that's been helping you.
Yes, that's true.
So I contact Cricket online. Thanks, AI chatbots. I get online and I'm like, hey, we want to set up new phone lines. And he's like, oh, how many? I'm like, 3 new phone lines. He's like, all right, I'll do that for you right now. I was like, say what? What is this wizardry? Oh, yes. So fun fact number 1, our phones no longer have a physical SIM card that you put in and out of them. They have electronic SIM cards built into them so that these cell phone, and if you didn't know that, I am educating you right now. So they can just transfer phones
From
over
service to service.
the universe because we have the SIM cards. They're just electronic. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm on the phone with Cricket. Super great. I'm chatting with them. Super easy. They're like, oh yes, what are the phone lines? What's the IEIEM number for your phone? I'm like, oh, so easy. He's like, yeah, how many phone lines do you want? I'm like, we want 3 lines.
We're getting to the difficult part, I feel.
Okay, so this is just lovely. And I'm just like, oh, so easy. The customer service person, excellent customer service over a chat bot. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing, credit card number plugged in. What are the numbers for all the phones? I give them to him. It's like, great. Activated, like boom, boom. And he's like, and already I can hear my husband in the other room going, oh, I just got a text, clicking it. I'm now on Cricket. Like that fast.
It's just insane that's
that
just
fast.
possible these
So
days.
husband, his phone pops over. Great. Awesome. We start getting texts from my son because we pulled him over with us. Great. I'm like, well, mine's not working.
This is when I started getting text messages from, or tried to.
Mine is, my phone's not working. Oh, I'll just wait. Well, so I start going into my phone. Being the tech person that I am, I'm like, I can fix this. Well, why isn't mine working? Because I'm the one that needs her phone the most. Because out of the 3 of us moving over, I'm running a business on my phone. And I'm going to be here all weekend?
Yes.
So why is Paula's phone not working? So
the universe is telling you something.
I get back on to chat with Cricket. And again, I really appreciate companies that set up chat bots, like a chat help on their website. And the first line of defense, if you will, is you're always talking to a computer. You're talking to a bot.
Yeah.
But it's really easy to get a real person.
Right.
So I'm able to get to real person. So me and real person, it was like Tara. I was having flashbacks of like 1996 when the internet first came out and I was in chat rooms with people and you're like laughing and you're like, asterisk, haha, blink.
So it was a good conversation that you were having with this
individual. They were
individual.
lovely. And they were like, okay, what's your IE number? And they're sending me a QR code and all I should have to do is scan a QR code and poof.
Hypothetically, yes.
Poof. That's all that should happen.
Poof.
I'm on my 5th QR code from this person and we're like, what is going on? And I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm like, look, customer service.
You don't want to see
person.
Paula mad.
Why is everybody else's working that doesn't really need a phone? Mine is not working. I'm starting to panic because today is coming and my phone is not working and it's late at night, so no stores are open. And this person is being super patient, all right? Finally, this Cricket person tells me, after we've exhausted every possible everything, and they said, look, we cannot figure out what's going on. You're going to have to go to a store. I'm like, okay. Now, Cricket isn't like T-Mobile or Verizon where there's one on every corner or like a Starbucks. There is not a Cricket close by. So I was like, okay, I'm now without a cell phone because, remember, we've paid off T-Mobile, shut her down. I now have no cell service on my phone. I can't even call 911. It's a brick. No, I can get onto Wi-Fi, so I can at least look at TikTok.
Wi-Fi text me because you were
Boom,
Wi-Fi.
but not everyone. I could do it to you, but not.
Why was it only
Because
me?
unless people have their phones, if you are someone with a phone, please go in and turn your Wi-Fi calling on and your Wi-Fi texting. Not everybody has it on.
Oh,
You
yeah,
do,
I
'cause
always
you're
have
smart.
it on. Also, if you do that and you're you're doing it through Wi-Fi, so you're not paying if you don't have like unlimited or anything. Then you're not paying for like per text or anything. So go and do the Wi-Fi stuff because you're gonna save money.
So it's now Wednesday night. Paula has a dead phone. Paula's husband's phone worked. Paula's kids' phone worked. Everybody else is happy. Paula is not happy, and I'm like, this isn't cool. But you know what? I'm going to remain calm because this is a first world problem.
True.
So Thursday, what was Thursday morning? I had to go to something. So Thursday morning, as I'm waking up, my husband comes to me as I'm sleepily lying in bed, and he goes, how are you going to get to the Cricket store when you don't have any cell service and you don't have maps? And I look at him and I was like, because the Cricket store is up in the hood in St. Paul, legit in the hood. And I was like, he goes, you need to print out a map so you can get to the store, which I'm Gen X.
Okay, that wasn't so far long ago though that I was doing that as well. Like,
how far do you think? Raise your hand if at some point in your life you had a map in the car with you to find directions.
I mean, I would say that's like 7 to 8 years ago.
How hard do you think it'd be for you to do that now?
My oldest was born. How hard?
To drive with a map in your hand.
Oh, that's gonna. Well, you'd probably get pulled over.
Do you think we get pulled over? Okay, we're gonna have to ask one of the police officers here.
Oh, if I see Officer Ryan,
because there's now a rule.
Ask him.
13 states just passed a rule that you, the hands-off rule, that if you even touch your phone,
Minnesota.
So what happens if you're holding a map? We're gonna find out.
Figure it out. We're gonna find out. Maybe we'll walk around here in a hot minute.
So now it's Thursday, and I'm going to a networking meeting Thursday morning. Thankfully, I know how to get to that one.
Yep.
I have no phone that I can call. I have no maps. I've got to go and get my phone turned on. Just wait, Tara. Buckle up, friend.
It's like Princess Paula in the wild.
So
it's like chaos.
My husband he's able to message me on Wi-Fi because of our phones. And he goes, here's the deal. He goes, I don't feel comfortable you driving around in the hood with a map, because as soon as somebody sees you holding a map, they're going to know you don't know where you're going. I want to come and get you and pick you up. And I'm like, oh,
that's so
wonderful.
sweet.
So he's going to leave work.
Is he going to listen to this?
Oh, yeah. He wanted a shout out.
Sweet.
He's like, I want a shout out. So he's going to leave work, drive to come and get me, and take me to the Cricket store. Okay. Oh, get ready for this adventure.
Cross the border.
So I'm sitting at a Target parking lot because I just got my eyes checked. I'm like, hubby, ready for you to come and get me. Come grab me. We're going to go to the Cricket store. We're going to bada boom, bada bing.
All the things.
Harry Potter, get my phone working. Life's going to be great. I got to meet clients today. We're going to keep going. So he comes and gets me. Get in the car. I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. He goes to take me to where we're going. Have you ever been to the Hmong village in St. Paul?
I haven't I've driven through it.
Have you been inside?
No.
It's amazing. So we're going to pause here for a plug. If you are ever in the Twin Cities, if you live in the Twin Cities or near the Twin Cities, you want to go to the Hmong market. It's spelled Humong, but it's pronounced Hmong. It's in St. Paul. Just Google Hmong. So it's spelled Hum. So it's not Hmong, it's just Hmong. Google it. It's like a massive, huge indoor marketplace. You walk in, there's like 200 booths all inside a building. Cool foods, jewelry, clothing. Like they have this one massive food section, like a boba tea and egg rolls and just like all this cool, like it's, please go for a date, bring your kids. It's amazing. However, it's an indoor maze. The Cricket store was one of the booths inside.
Oh my gosh.
Which we didn't know until we're driving up, and my husband and I look at each other because we've been there before. And we're driving up, he goes, oh my gosh, is a Cricket store inside the Hmong market? And I'm like, and it was a holiday and the parking lot was packed at noon. There was no parking. So I'm like, okay, deep breath. I'm going to run in. I'm going to find the Cricket booth. I'm going to get my phone up and running. Because remember, I have no cellular. And I was like, no problem. So it was a tuck and roll. It was just like, pull up, just get out. So
jump out, run, come back.
Now I'm going through the maze. I finally have to stop and ask someone, like, where's the Cricket booth? Number 84. Okay, and I'm just running through this place trying to so I go to the Cricket booth. Hi, can you fix my phone? The guy's trying. Finally he goes, your phone's not unlocked. You need T-Mobile to unlock your phone before we can set it up with Cricket. And I was like, so we paid off my phone. He's like, yeah, but they didn't unlock it. T-Mobile didn't. So I was
The
like,
frustration that I see in her eyes right now that you guys might not be able
so
to.
I'm like, okay, all right. So I look at this gentleman. So here's the first customer service mishap. So I look at this gentleman. I said, okay, as soon as I call T-Mobile and get it unlocked, can I just call you back so you can do your abracadabra stuff and get it hooked up? You know what he says to me? It's gonna cost you. If you come into the store and ask us to do something like that for you, it costs you. And I know that if I just go onto the internet and talk to the chatbot people, it's free. So I was like, fine. Now I have another problem, Tara. Do you know what the problem is now as I'm standing there?
You can't get on the internet to chat with the chatbots at T-Mobile.
Oh no! Even more basic problem. Where am I?
In a Hmong market.
Where's my ride?
He left you.
Oh, he's somewhere. I have no internet.
You
can't
can't get a
text
hold
him.
of him.
So at least I asked the Cricket guy and I said, can you at least connect me to your Wi-Fi? Because all the Wi-Fi in the building is locked down. I said, will you please, here's my phone. Can you just connect me to the Wi-Fi so I can at least tell my husband where I am?
What did he say? He said no.
Oh,
He
no.
said
No, he does. So that was
Okay.
at least good. That was good customer service. So he connects me and I start texting my husband and my husband goes, I'm in the building. I've come in the building. I'm just like, what have you done? You will never find me. Like no, get out. I'm going to come find you.
This is where you need one of those balloons that are attached to you. So like,
oh, you
it's
can't.
just-
No. You can't imagine what this looks like. Like this is floor to ceiling. Like you can't even see it. It's just like, I'm going to take you one day. And when I take you, it's going to take this
We should do a
story.
podcast
No, we
there.
can't. It won't work. You'll understand once we go there.
Okay.
I can't. It's like if you imagine being overseas sometimes, like, you know how like even in India when you see those street markets and it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
just super crowded and like all these it's like that, but inside a building.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It is amazing. We're gonna go.
Okay.
So anyway, so I'm like,
Adventures with Tara
how do I
and
find
Paula.
my husband? Because I thought I was gonna have my phone hooked up, and this is turning into a big mess. He's left work to help me. I have clients to meet. Like this should not have happened. T-Mobile miss up on their side. Like
Yes.
right now, you're listening to this at home, and you are following along, going, you're already seeing all the places where this went wrong. So now I got to try to find my husband. I'm emailing him. I'm texting him because I'm on the Wi-Fi, and I'm like, he goes, come out the same door you came in. I cannot explain to you what it's like being
Where
a
is
corn
that
maze.
door?
It's like being a corn. I'm like, I find the door I came in. Fat chance. So I'm
What does
just
that mean?
okay. So, and so I find the door I came in. I walk out. As soon as I walk out the door, boom, Wi-Fi is gone, dropped off. So now I can't even tell him that I'm outside. So I'm just like,
My God.
okay. So we're gonna move this story along. I eventually find him. I see him drive by and I run out and I'm waving him down. I'm like, here I am. So I get in the car and I was like, the phone is locked. I was like, my beloved, when you paid off my phone, did you ask them if the phone was unlocked? Well, they unlocked my phone. They unlocked our son's phone. I'm like, but did you check? Because sometimes. So we pull over. Oh, this is not going to end yet, Tara. And at any point, if someone would have just stepped into the customer service and said, let me help you, it would have changed everything. And this is why, if you are in a business, if you work for a business, if you give people the business,
Maybe don't give people the
make
business.
it easier for people, for the love. Okay, so now we're in the car. So we pull over on a side street. We call T-Mobile. We call them. And my husband's like, can you just unlock my wife's phone? We paid it off yesterday. Can we unlock it? What do you think they said?
No.
Exactly. So they tell us, you need to go to a store. You need to go to a T-Mobile store and they can unlock it. Sorry, we can't unlock it. You've already transferred everything over to Cricket. We can no longer. Actually, the first thing they said was, because my son's ex-girlfriend is still on the account, can you text her and ask her for a pin that we just sent her?
No, I don't. And no. Just no.
And there's nothing you can do, T-Mobile customer associate rep? Nope. You have to go to a store. Okay, in for a penny.
Do you know what half the time that they do, even when you go into the store? I've dealt with this with Verizon. If you go to a store, they call the reps anyways to do the things. Like, the reps have to do the things, not the people in the store.
So we get into the car, Tara. We get into the car. And I have to admit, I'll call myself out. I did look at my husband and I went, when you paid off my phone yesterday, why didn't you just ask them if it was unlocked? Like, could you have just, or are you trying to blame me? I was like, actually, yes, I have.
The blame.
I was like, why did, so here we go in the car. We go to T-Mobile in Woodbury. We walk into the store. We get our name on a list.
And you
there's
stand
people
around for how long?
Not long. Do you know why, Tara?
Ruh-roh.
Because we're standing there maybe 5 minutes, and all of the power in the entire building goes out. So
Wait, this was Thursday?
this was yesterday.
Wait, what day is it today?
Friday.
Today's Friday. It was Thursday. My parents' power went out too, so that must have been just a citywide
So
thing.
we're standing in the store, and I'm like, people, I just need you to unlock. Like when they call, welcome to T-Mobile. What can we do for you? I'm like, look, I just need you to unlock my phone. It's already paid off. Can you just press a button somewhere and unlock my phone? They're like, we'll take your name. These people are before you. So I'm like, oh, fine. So we're standing there. All the power goes down. Alarms are going off. The manager's like, sorry, folks, don't know what to do. We need you all to exit the store. Matt goes, is this really happening? Is this
what else
really?
are they really supposed to do though? They got tons of phones
But
in
we're
there.
standing there going, is this really happening? Like, he's left work to just take me, drive me
One
to
of
cricket.
those, like you're
unhook the-
already doing something and things just keep getting worse and worse. Like, I've had that happen. My husband, yeah, I get it.
Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. When we called T-Mobile on the phone and we were talking to the gal, she could have unlocked our phone. And she didn't try very hard. And here's where I'm going to pause, because this is what is going to make or break your business. I don't care what you do or sell or make. How you treat your customers and how you make their experience is going to make or break. We're going to stop and pause right here, because everything that Tara and I do in the marketing world, and we are a podcast about marketing and branding, it doesn't matter how many followers you have on social media. It doesn't matter how many networking groups you go to. It doesn't matter how much you spend on Google Ads. How you treat your customers and the experience they have with you and your brand is what is going to make or break your business. Can I get an amen?
Amen. That's 100% true. Like, seriously, if you're just treating... Okay, so if you're spending money on Google Ads, if you're spending money on all this marketing stuff and whatever, and you are getting these leads in, but you're treating that lead like a big pile of caca, do you think they're gonna come back to you? Do you think that they're going to like go out and refer you to other people? No, they're not.
Versus, I don't care what you
like
sell.
Royalty.
It doesn't matter what you sell or make or do. You make people feel really, really good and have a good experience and go above and beyond. So now we're at the point where I don't even know how far we are into this escapade. We've already driven, and if you're not from here, it doesn't make sense. But we started in Woodbury. Well, my husband started in St. Paul, picked me up in Woodbury. We drove to St. Paul to the cricket booth in the Mung Village, then drove back to Woodbury. Now the Woodbury store powers out. We've had to exit the building. And my husband and I look at each other. We're like, he goes, where's there another T-Mobile store? I'm like, I don't know. I have no cell service. I can't check on my phone. But we know there's one in Hudson, Wisconsin, which is where we live, and we're headed home. So we were like, let's just get in the car and drive there, because with this place, their power just went down. By the time it boots back up, blah, 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 blah. So we get in the car. We get in our respective cars. We drive to the T-Mobile store in Hudson. We walk in, nobody there. Now, the gal... what was her name? Skylar? I want to give her a shout out. Here's why. When we walked into that store, we made it very clear to them, we're moving carriers. We're leaving you. We are no longer going to be your client, your customer. She was so good. We're talking chef's kiss. She was like, no problem, I'll help you. So we start telling her what's going on. She looked at us and goes, they absolutely could have helped you on the phone. I'm so sorry they didn't help you. They essentially should have helped you. But she's like, I'll take care of you. Quick, she was asking, so you guys got any plans this weekend? You up to anything? We're chatting about all... She was so good, and especially because we were leaving. Folks, pearls right here I'm going to give you. This is what will make or break your business, because how you treat people when they leave or they're exiting will make them a repeat customer or have them come back to you.
Or refer. Like, seriously, even though they might be leaving you, if they have an issue or they need to switch over at another point in time, who do you think they're going to come back to if they had a really excellent experience that made it memorable for them, even though that they just had a really pooey thing happen, but they might not be with you, but they're going to refer you. They're going to tell your friends, like Paula just did right now. She called out Skylar, said she was super awesome and amazing at T-Mobile in Hudson.
And it was so,
now you guys know.
By the time we got there, and we were like, I was like, look, you guys, I just need my phone working. In an hour, I'm going to meet clients. I have nothing. I have no internet. I can't access anything.
Need it set up.
Just for the love. And so Skylar, you are amazing. She's an amazing single mom, and she took care of us. She was like, yeah, got your phone unlocked. And she was so good because she goes, it might take a little while it might take 2 to 4 hours until you're ready to transfer over to Cricket. And I was just like, thank you. Jump in the car. Run home, run to my house so that way I can just get on the internet to chat with the Cricket people. Now, I'm going to give you an example of bad. So I get home and I'm like, last step, phone is unlocked. Already started up the accounts with Cricket. I just need to get the eSIM going on my phone. So I get onto the Cricket chat again. And it was Dale. So, probably not a real person, but whatever. So I'm chatting with Dale. I'm like, hey, I need the eSIM, I need the QR code. Do you know what this guy does to me? Heart attack. Like at this point, I'm so frustrated. I'm so tired. And I have to hurry up and go and meet clients. So I'm talking to this guy. He was having 2 conversations at the same time. He was chatting with me and apparently another client. Because all of a sudden, in the online chat
just
he goes, so we're starting and he's like, yeah, okay, I just need your phone number. Blah. And then all of a sudden he goes, well, you have to have had the phone for this many days and it can't be lost or stolen or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, okay, I just need the QR code. And then he goes, you don't meet the requirements. You have to own the phone for at least this long before we can do anything for you. And I was like, what? So I started typing. I was like, what are you talking about? My husband and I have the exact same phone for the exact same, and his is already up and running. And and I'm just like, panic, and I'm just like typing away. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And then he's like,
okay, hold on. Do you know those videos like on TikTok and stuff where it's like the employee and the whatever that are like battling back and forth via email or something, and they're like that's exactly what I just envisioned happening right now.
I was like having because you don't realize how much you use your phone until you don't have your phone.
That's true.
And you can't get around, and you can't open maps, and you can't listen to your favorite podcasts and your audiobooks, and you can't all of the things. We're lost. So he comes back in and he goes, oh, whoops, that was meant for a different chat. Dude, bruh.
Okay, but at least he was transparent with it, and he just, I mean,
at that point, Tara, at that point, I was just like, prepare to die.
No, I get it, but still, I mean, he was still like...
No excuse. No.
I'm not saying it's a good excuse.
When you are dealing...
Well,
no, he didn't own it, but I'm like, if you're dealing with someone, just finish one thing at a time. This is why you should not multitask.
But maybe they require them to do more than...
Thankfully, his communication was really good in terms he was like, thanks for being so patient. Sorry, this is taking long. Like everything was, I will say this about the Cricket people, both times I chatted with them, they were so good at saying like, sorry, thank you for being patient with me. I'm staying here with you. I'm not going anywhere. Like it was really, they're really well trained. I don't know where they're located, who they are, very well trained. So then within seconds, Dale was like, all right, should be on your phone, up and running. Boom. Cricket switches over, boom, 31 missed messages popping. And at that moment I went, how you treat your customers is so important. Whether it's your mistake or not, whether they're leaving you and going to someone else or they're a brand new customer, how you make them feel. What is the saying, Tara?
Treat those as you would like to be treated.
True. Sorry, I didn't tee you up for that one. People won't remember what you did for them, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
That's true.
When it comes to marketing, people will always remember how you made them feel.
And we've talked about this before in another episode. We've talked about the sales funnel and how that all works out, but I followed that one up with the flywheel concept and having great customer service and actually making an experience memorable. Because then if you make that experience memorable for them, it just keeps going around. What goes around comes around. So they're going to be referring you. They're going to be coming back to you. They're going to be preaching your name at the top of the mountains, saying how amazing that you did. You gave them fantastic service. Even if you mess up, you guys, don't just mess up and be like, oh, I messed up. Like, fix it. A really great example of this is on your Google My Business profile. When you get a bad review.
Preach.
It could be a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. Heck, it could even be a 5-star review. But if somebody's responding on your reviews on your Google My Business profile, respond to it. That is
you have to.
That is what's the word?
A law, a rule, a guideline for life. What are you trying to say? Reputation?
Reputation management.
Oh, I'm like,
that's what I was trying to.
What is your English over there?
That is reputation management. And like I said, even if it's a really good one or a really bad one, respond to it. Try and make it right. Just
let's stay there for a minute. Let's stay in this space for a minute, because when someone gives you a bad review, how you respond is so important, because people are reading those as well.
Yeah, don't go give them the finger.
That shows your character. Again, this is your whole customer service.
You are your brand. Do you know that you are your brand? I don't care who you're working for. I don't care if you're working for a Fortune 500 company. I don't care if you're working. I don't care where you're working at.
You guys, this is
no matter where you are. If you're at a big place, small place, medium place, mid-size, whatever it is, you are your brand, because in the end, you have a service to sell, you have a product to sell, but you have to sell yourself. You have to sell.
Oh my gosh, this is so good,
how
Tara.
You are actually like there for them. You're personable. You're getting to know that individual so that they know that you're the trusted one to go to, and you're the top-notch person that has all the information for them.
Tara, my sister from
Drop
another
the mic.
Okay. This is why I love this. So today we were at the Cottage Grove Women in Business this morning, and Julieta was the speaker.
Love her.
And when she was talking about why I was telling her to come up and sit beside me, and I said this to her after. To your point, I told her, I said, you are your brand.
Yep.
With what you sell, you are the brand. So that's why I wanted her to come sit up front where everyone could see her, because she is her brand. You want to be seen. You want to be noticed because you are the brand. And to your point, when you own a company or represent a company, you are the brand. And how you act and respond and treat people, like, there's going to be problems sometimes. You're going to have a problem in manufacturing, in shipping.
You're not everybody's Ferrari.
But no, you might have a bad day. Like, you might accidentally irritate someone because you had a bad day.
Take it one down. We were not prepared with that song.
But
we knew it.
So yeah, so when it comes to you old Google, every review, you need to respond to every single review, always. And even when somebody doesn't have a good experience, follow it. Once upon a time, I used to work for a national remediation company. And one of the things I would do was, after we finished a job, I would call every single customer. And I'd say, hi, I'm just calling. It's been a little while. I'm just calling to see, how was your experience with us? Was it good? Was it not so great? How can we improve?
Reputation
and sometimes when people were like, it wasn't great, or this went wrong, or and I was like, oh, okay, how can we make it better? How can we fix it? Huge. Like, when you can go back and restore these things, huge.
I think it's just a good reminder for everyone that just be a good human and represent yourself and the company that you're working for. Maybe you don't work for a company, but you're still your own brand. Even if you don't have any job at all, you're still out there and doing the things. You're representing yourself.
Well, if you're trying to get a job, then yeah,
if you're trying to get a job, you're still represent. So just be a good human. That's all I have to say. But no, I wanted to go back to the whole maps thing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So the maps thing. The whole reason why I'm stuck on this right now is because I'm ignoring that. So the whole reason why I'm staying with this right now is because we're going camping in a couple weeks. And it's really funny because my husband, if some of you do know my husband that watch this, and he is a preparer, like he is one that if we're doing like hiking trips, or even when we go on vacation, like he'll put together a PowerPoint presentation.
Shut up.
Of
do I ever love him?
Of like what
you're joking.
I'm dead serious.
Are you
dead serious?
I found my spirit animal in your husband.
I'm serious. Even when we just went to Cabo, like we had so many choices to go to. Like we were deciding on where to go to for vacation. We had like 6 different options. He put together a PowerPoint slide for each one, pros and cons of each different city.
Please share that with me. Please put that on the website. Can we please link
benefits, that? If it's more kid friendly, if it's
to our
whatever.
Royally Unhinged website. Can we please put that on the?
Please
link it to this episode.
He'll probably let me, so I'll ask him.
Please just
that's
show me.
what he does. Even when he goes on hiking trips, like he'll do an itinerary. Like for our hiking trip that we're going, camping trip that we're going in a couple weeks.
Day.
He has. I just looked at it yesterday. He's got our itinerary, what we're eating
hold on.
each
Can
day,
I ask you a question? Is it really locked in stone? Like, is he one of these people that it's like, oh, it's 1 o'clock. We're supposed to be on a path to the falls right now.
At all.
Okay, good.
No, he's a lot more lenient. It's just a guideline to go by, but he puts all that together. So,
wow.
Anyway, so we're going hiking in a couple weeks, and we're packing and prepping for it and getting all of our stuff together because we're going to the North Shore. So hopefully all the fires are gone.
Oh yeah,
done right
you're
now.
Good.
So we're going up there, but he's going through one of my old, because we used to go hiking all the time. So right after we got married, I got my own pack and everything. So he's going through this. He's just pulling out stuff left and right. He pulls up a map, an entire hiking trail map from California. When he went to the Black Sand.
Black Hills?
No, that's not in California. That's Faces on the Mountain. That's South Dakota. Anyways, she's Canadian, so we have to forgive her.
Hey, I took classes in university on maps. Do you know that? Because I'm a geography major. I'm a geography major, and I took like university level classes on maps and reading maps and everything. So
yeah, but
take that, Hot Wheels.
You just said that Black Hills was in California.
Prove me wrong. Okay, anyway.
Let me go get his
maps.
Anyway, so I just thought it was funny, and like especially now, like what we all just use our phones. We have our GPSs, like that's just standard. Like, I prefer Waze on my app.
I don't like it. I've tried it.
I will only use Waze. I won't use Google Maps.
Okay, we're going to take a little survey for our Happy Watcher listeners. Are you a Waze, a Google, or an Apple Maps? Like, what's your maps of choice?
I will only use Waze. And it's not always 100%. But anyways, it's funny because when, Paula was on her grand adventure of not having a phone.
You guys, it was so bad.
It's like going back, like you have to go back to the old road maps that you fold out. And
do you know what? Our cars don't even work because someone yesterday at the meeting we were at yesterday morning, Andrea was like, well, just plug in where you're going to your car and your car will tell you. No, it does not. No, it does not.
You have to have like a certain service.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, and I'm actually a good navigating person. I can usually find my way around. Lo and behold, I rely on my phone so much for maps. Like, it's just a comfort thing. It's a comfort.
So follow-up question. With this whole journey that you've been on, do you think you're going to try and use your phone any less now for maps? Are you going to try and rely less on it? I had to ask. Once you go through one of those journeys, you just got to know.
I'm going to just have it permanently attached to my body. I'm going to have a map chip put into my arm.
It's going to be like a little holster holder for her
I'm just going to get embedded with a GPS chip where
it's direct.
It'll just talk in my ear.
Get those
I almost bought those yesterday. I got new sunglasses and new eyeglasses, and I almost bought the ones that, you know why I didn't, Tara? Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up. This is getting too long. Do you know why I didn't? I was looking at the ad for those glasses and they said Meta AI, and I went, nope. Guess who's not getting my money? Mark Z. Not getting. Which, do you know that? Okay, hold on. We're going off the rails.
About our thoughts on Meta and Mark Z.
And Zuckerberg right now is trying to outdo OpenAI, and he's trying to put so much money into Meta AI that he can. Okay, we can't even go there right now because we're so over the time. But don't even get me started. This is going to be another
episode because there's a lot going on with the ad network on Meta right now. So this is going to be another episode about all that. And he did an interview and all that stuff. So tune in for another episode where we will focus a little bit more on that. But anyways,
moral of the story is treat your customers well, because they will tell how much they hate you.
They will. Have you seen the neighborhood groups? They'll
Oh
tell
my
everybody.
gosh. And that's another thing. If anybody ever gets onto a Facebook group and starts lambasting you and your service and stuff, go on there and address it. Treat it like a Google review and go on there and answer and respond to the review with kindness and humility.
Have a presence, be present, be authentic. That's our preaching moment for the day.
We're going to wrap this up. I'm so grateful that my phone is working once again, and you can find us online. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or go to our website. You can reach out to us on our website. You can send us a little fan mail. You can tell us what you think. You can become a sponsor just like
Cottage Grove Area Chamber of Commerce and Women in Business Organizations. Thank you so much for sponsoring for us to be here today. It is extremely warm.
Hey, you know what, Tara? This isn't going to be airing when we're here, but we're going to be out and about all summer, live on location.
We got so many events.
How can people find us?
Go to royallyunhinged.com and click that RU events tab up at the top, and you can actually see where we're going to be. You can come and say hi. You can come and give us some
food,
or you can go get us corn on the cob or something. And all the great things and all the stuff.
We're going to be popping up all around the Twin Cities area this summer. Summertime. Bringing the royally unhingedness to the masses.
To all.
A good night. All right, friends. Until next time, when my phone lets me, I'm Princess Paula, along with my lovely, talented, and always on Wi-Fi co-host,
Tara B. Most of the time. Tara B.
And together, the two of us are Royally Unhinged. Peace out, folks.